Hello guys, and welcome to Liquidation. Today I wanted to give you guys a first look at this really fun game. There is a demo currently available on Steam as part of Steam Next Fest if you want to check it out yourself. Now I believe that this is a solo developed game that must be heavily inspired by both Warcraft and Starcraft. It's kind of like a mix of the two in my eyes. It has sort of interesting sort of storytelling and cinematics that are similar to Warcraft, and then it has base building similar to Starcraft and also some of the units as well. So we're going to jump into the campaign today, but it does also have skirmish, which you can play with up to 4 players depending on the map. If you play on the Mire, you can have 4 players, so yourself and 3 bots, and you can go up to brutal difficulty and you can choose from 3 different factions. And then there's also multiplayer, and we'll have replays, all the good stuff, but we're going to be jumping into the campaign, and I'll briefly give you a backstory of what's happened so far, because I have played through the first mission, which I found was sort of a little bit slow in the middle, but interesting intro and outro, and now we're going to be playing Conquest, which is the next mission. So the way that this story goes is there are 2 empires and they clash. So the Crusade fights with the Zelfim Empire. The Zelfim Empire gets broken down. Then there's the splintering, which is a major event in the story that basically wipes out most of civilization, as you can read here, caused the extinction of several races and left the planet's surface cracked like stained glass. Really cool, this sort of timeline that gives you all of the events for this new sort of world building that they're trying to do. Then you have the collapse of the Zelfim Empire that happens after the Crusade is attacking them. Then the leader of the Crusade dies, which leaves us with our 2 main characters, which is Dominus Aelwing and Shira Aelwing. Then there's a rebellion because the Crusade's struggling as well after the Sundering. So that's what you deal with in Homecoming. And then afterwards they reform into the Twilight Crusade, which is then what we're taking into the next mission, Conquest. So let me go ahead and read this for you. Following the formation of the Twilight Crusade, Dominus Aelwing sets his sights on the remnants of the Zelfim Empire. The region, heavily scarred by the splintering, had become rich in Quenrium, a resource now vital for the Crusade's future mining operations and survival. Seizing these lands offered more than strategic value. It promised to strengthen the Crusade's morale and renew their faith in their leader by finally destroying their ancient enemy once and for all. A new crusade began, one driven by necessity, vengeance, and the rising power of the Twilight Crusade. So we're going to keep it on normal difficulty. Let's jump on in. I do like a lot of the artwork that we see. This is Shira Aelwing, I believe, with her big fire elemental in the background. Pretty cool.
Today, our greatest enemy, the Zelfim Empire, will fall. Their forces are but remnants of their former glory. And today, we will claim what remains of their lands for our own.
You can see how the sort of cinematic cutscenes are done in this game. Alrighty, let's get our workers
I'll do it.
to grab some resources for us. They'll just run backwards and forwards doing that. We've got some of our soldiers here, so we've got Crusaders, they have axes, they can also have swords and shields. We've also got riflemen. These guys are our ranged units. They can also be snipers, so we'll be showing that off hopefully. But let's go ahead and train some Crusaders, which are just going to be our beefy front line, and then they'll follow up with a bunch of riflemen as well. So we have our hero here, and they work very much like in Warcraft, where you have different abilities. So in this case we have Dominus Aelwing, and he has his power conduit skill, which is basically an AoE. There you go. And I can activate that by pressing Q. He's got Consecrated Blade, which is sort of an AoE attack, and you can also upgrade to get new abilities or upgrade the abilities you currently have, and also get like ultimate abilities for your characters. So pretty cool. And as you can see, the sort of style of this faction is very much sort of inspired, I feel, by Terran in StarCraft.
Hard work conquers
Let's
everything.
grab another engineer, as I am going to need some nectar resource in order to continue to build riflemen, which are nice and strong, because having an abundance of ranged units is always nice. We are going to have to upgrade our base to a stronghold in order to unlock the next sort of tier of units. But here's our guy,
orders.
and we'll make sure to build the power plant.
Understood.
Okay? And we can pop that on the next resource, and he will work on that. We'll also probably want another garrison at some point in order to build more forces, and we'll likely want some turrets and stuff to defend our
Stay
base.
focused.
But let's go ahead and
Let's
travel
make
up
this
to
quick.
the top left.
Let's
Building completed.
You just start
Consider it
exploring.
done.
Now there are creeps around the map that can drop sort of loot and also
Don't waste my
just
time.
like an increased amount
It's
of
about time.
resources. Just gonna keep a couple units here to help us out.
path I go.
My king, I've scouted the Zeltham base ahead. The outpost is severely damaged, but their remaining forces are still significant.
Damaged.
They've been clashing with creatures I've never seen before.
No matter. If these creatures stand in our way, we will eradicate them as well.
So we have an armory here, so we can use this to upgrade our soldiers if we
Awaiting
want, but I
orders.
am going to need some more houses first,
I'll
so we'll
handle
go
it.
ahead and build those,
The path I go is soaked in blood.
and that will give us access to more
Guide me
food.
wisely.
Here we have the start of our engagements. But your sort of regular units can also get their own abilities, which is cool. And you can kind of cycle through your different types of units by pressing tab. So I can actually change my normal crusaders here with the swords into axe-holding crusaders if I want
completed.
to. I will let him use his ability just to try and kill off these guys a bit
This
quicker.
world breathes its dying
We're
breath.
taking out the Judicator. We are currently getting hit pretty hard by the turrets, but as long as we
without
take
deeds
him
is
out, that
worthless.
should be a
Let's
good
make
start.
this quick.
Just regroup.
What is your will?
Building completed.
Understood.
Okay,
Don't waste
get
my
another
time.
house there. Just keep building up more and more forces. So since we're limited in resources, we only got one base at the moment.
The path I go is soaked in blood.
Let's bring
By
these
your
guys with
command.
us.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
We'll go and attack that base again.
Guide me wisely.
Building completed.
So yeah, I think the way that this game works is pretty intuitive if you've played
This
games
world
like it
breathes
before.
its dying breath.
I feel like the animations are pretty
Let's
decent.
make this
The
quick.
units don't really like collide with each other too much. I've seen occasionally they get stuck on terrain,
Agreed.
but it's not too bad. It's relatively easy to fix when that does happen. I'm going to want to take out these Royal Guard,
How can I
those
serve?
sort of mini guns.
There is nothing to
Kinda
fear
nasty.
but failure.
How can I serve? How can I
We
serve?
do want to try and take out this base so that we can replace it with our own.
Hard work conquers everything. Standing
I'm going to send one of my engineers over here. Brilliant. Okay, just keep building more men. So the axemen in this case, they have like a cleave ability, which you can see when they're like swinging around them, and then the normal sword guys they don't. But you can upgrade them to have axes. It's just they're going to be like less resilient than if they have shields, which you can purchase as an upgrade. This is the Crusader shield here. So basically what it does is it negates ranged attacks by 5 points of damage. So if your opponents are using a lot of ranged attacks,
There is nothing
then
to
you
fear
can
but failure.
sort
Guide
of
me wisely.
work against that. It was
Let's
an
make
engineer.
this quick.
There he is. So we want to build an
This
outpost
world
here. We
breathes
might
its
not
dying
have
breath.
enough just yet. There we go.
Instructions received.
Perfect. We can
Agreed.
build that, and we can build up in that
Let's make
location while
this
we go and
quick.
have an explore around the place.
Guide me wisely.
So yeah, the reason that the
We have
world
encountered
is
the
like
enemy.
this is because of the splintering, basically. All of the ground being destroyed and the crystals everywhere and all that kind of
Research
stuff
completed.
is all part of the lore. I do somewhat
The path I
wish
go is
that
soaked in
the
blood.
game had a bit more
It's about
storytelling, like
time.
in this situation where we bump into water
It's about
elementals.
time.
It'd be kind of nice if there was a bit
It's
more
about
sort of
time.
comments about that, kind of like
Building
there was with the
completed.
scout talking about the base and stuff.
We have encountered the
I think
enemy.
that would be cool. But let's just make sure we got people
Stay
getting those
focused.
resources.
This world breathes
Big
its
old
dying breath.
You're next.
turtle there. You'll also might notice how I've got a bunch of different equipment on my unit as well. That is boosting our constitution and stamina, and we've also got a bit of armor from that as well.
Our base is under attack.
We're currently being attacked by some acolytes, so this is a different faction. Okay, and since we killed that guy, we've got a dexterity sigil, so that's nice. And we can drop those if we need to, if we get more characters that can maybe use them better. Okay, so we're going to get a decent amount of resources now. Let's make sure we don't kill their ranged units, their sycophants. So I can just straight up build the Crusaders with axes, which is actually more efficient in a lot of ways than building the normal Crusaders and upgrading them, because the upgrade costs 10 of this resource, Quenrium. We do need to upgrade my strongholds. I'm going to upgrade my main stronghold.
The path I go is soaked in blood. Agreed.
I'm also going to build some garrisons over here when I can, although we are a little bit light on resources.
The path I go is soaked in blood. Stay focused. Guide me wisely.
And my champion has leveled up as well, so maybe I can get the Beacon of Strength. That would be a nice ability to have, so that temporarily boosts the damage of nearby units in a wide area.
Guide me wisely.
Agreed. Maybe test that effectiveness on these creeps that we bumped into up here.
Consider it done.
Go take these out. There we go, that's a big boost. Get him right into the middle of them, use his special ability. Nice charge crystal there, I don't know what that does, let's have a look. Allows regenerate health of 3 chosen units. Okay.
Guide me wisely. Consider it done. Let's make this quick.
That's very interesting.
Consider it done. Consider it done.
So our objective in this mission is pretty simple. It's just destroy all enemies, as you can see.
Faith without deeds is worthless. Agreed. Agreed.
Alright, let's try and get some of these upgrades.
We have encountered the
we get the ocular implant, which allows us to unlock snipers. So at the moment we're using riflemen, but we can arm them with sniper rifles retroactively.
Faith without deeds.
Looks like we've bumped into their base. This may not end too well for us. Give our guys a little bit of a boost.
Research completed.
There is nothing to fear but failure.
But we don't want to stick around for too long. We will keep fighting for the time being.
The path I go.
Research
Currently
completed.
out of energy to do any more abilities.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Death comes for you.
As you can see though, the gameplay is pretty smooth.
Let's make this quick.
I do like it. Alright, let's just make sure... Oh, they've got some units coming from behind, so there must be another base somewhere that we're not dealing with at the moment. So let's bring our boys back. And I'll make sure to
As the crusade
build
requires.
another garrison. We can also get a meditation chamber, but I think that's just allowing us to summon our hero units. So we might actually be able to use it. So here's our sniper.
Are you in need of
can
my
use it to
unparalleled
summon
expertise?
Our other
Immediately.
hero.
There is nothing to fear but failure.
So let's try
Your
upgrading
instructions?
all of these. If I have them all selected,
Building
we can
completed.
just
Standing by.
unlock the upgrades for a few of them.
Reporting in.
Nice.
Awaiting orders.
Since we have another base now, we can do
Building
that.
completed.
I will probably get some more people working on the nectar.
Are you in need of my
As we are low on
unparalleled
that
expertise?
at the moment.
Understood.
Don't waste my time.
Okay, let's carry on.
Awaiting orders.
I like how the workers automatically repair stuff, actually. That's pretty nice. There's a lot of decent quality of life in this campaign, or like in this game in general. The only thing that's kind of lacking at the moment is controls, but like being able to sort of change your controls, which is pretty basic, but I think it's more because it's like a early development thing. Something they will add later on, because it would be nice to have like WASD controls, although I'm not have got very much used to the
My king,
controls
we discovered an encampment
that
of
are default.
loyalist savants. They will surely join our cause if we reach them.
The Order of Savants will serve us well.
Alright, we should get those guys.
This world breathes its dying.
We're gonna need some more melee at some point, because we are lacking those. Let's just go with, again, with the axe guys.
The path I go is soaked in blood.
Awaiting orders, sir.
The path I go is soaked in blood.
For the Twilight Crusade!
What is your will? The path I go is soaked in blood.
Reporting in.
I like the little builder guys that these fellas have. They're really funny.
Faith without deeds is worthless. This world breathes its dying breath.
Your defeat is inevitable.
The Quenrium.
Right, let's send some more
Awaiting orders.
axemen.
We have encountered the enemy.
Faith without deeds is worthless. Stay focused.
Could really put them on control groups. There is control groups in the game. As you see, control 1, and then you have the little group there. I can select all of these. I can put them in control group 2.
What is your will?
It's like a lot of the controls are, like I say, kind of intuitive and similar to what you'd expect.
Your end
but
is at hand.
What is
there
your
isn't the
will?
ability to actually like change anything.
The Quenrium must flow.
As far as I'm aware. If I go to settings, we got graphics, we got gameplay, sound, and miscellaneous.
My faith is unbreakable.
Your instructions.
So we're currently taking down that base. Let's just send our engineer over so we can build our own
We
base.
have encountered the enemy. We have encountered the enemy.
I really let my engineer pass.
Your instructions.
They are shooting him. Fingers crossed.
Don't waste my
We
time.
make it.
I must outwit even death.
Whatever it is, I'll do it.
Okay. Build another outpost. Put it in. We can also get grenades. We should do that sooner than later. We'll get the upgrades for our infantry.
Faith without deeds is worthless. The
That looks like we just about won that skirmish.
Guide me wisely. What is your
Just buff these guys so they destroy these buildings faster.
How can I serve? Stay focused. Let's make this quick.
Building completed. Research completed.
Agreed.
That's just a par.
It's
To
about
us.
time.
There is a high ground mechanic. Like you'll
It's
see if we
about
go down
time.
the ramp here, we'll lose line of sight of high
Guide me
ground.
wisely. Let's make this quick.
Your defeat is inevitable.
It shall be done.
Okay.
Guide me
Think out the
wisely.
rest of these. We should probably go pick up the fonts at some point. We'll probably do that next. After we
There is nothing
explore
to
this
fear
area.
but
But
failure.
destroying the crystal guys does give us
There
the
is nothing to
Quenrium we
fear
need
but failure.
to build stuff, so that's kind of handy. I can use that for the upgrades. We do have like multiple tiers of upgrades. You can see this one's advanced infantry trainings because we already got
Stay
the other
focused.
infantry
We have
training.
encountered the enemy.
Hard
We need to
work
build more
conquers
houses.
everything.
Actually not sure
Understood.
what the pop gap is.
There is nothing to fear but failure.
Your end is at hand.
The path I go is soaked in blood.
Okay,
It's
so there's a
about time.
talisman of recharge.
Research completed.
We can drop
Let's
the
make
ring
this
there and
quick.
pick that up because
Let's make this
that is
quick.
a lot better.
It's about
Increases
time.
our energy recharge rate, which allows him to use his
Consider
abilities
it done.
faster.
Building
more
completed.
frequently.
We have encountered the enemy.
Faith without deeds is worthless. Agreed.
Got Quenrium essence there. So it looks like this mission, I just wanted to check, in the
Building
meditation chamber we can
completed.
only use Dominus.
Research
Ashura is a
completed.
pretty cool character. She has
Guide me
sort of
wisely.
a ranged attack, and she can
Agreed.
summon a big fire elemental that helps you out. And she
What
also
is
has
your
like
will?
sort of this laser beam ability
What is your will?
that she can use. It's like an ultimate
Faith
ability.
Research completed. Building completed.
As the crusade requires. Understood.
If I build another home, is 100 the max?
How can I serve?
The path I go is soaked in blood. Guide me wisely.
Building completed.
It is. Yeah, it looks like 100 is the
Instructions
max, at least for
received.
this mission.
Understood.
The path I go is soaked
I
in
might as well
blood.
destroy these.
Don't waste my time. Agreed.
Has another base potential there. Okay, cool.
Awaiting orders.
Build another outpost here.
Don't waste my time.
Whatever it is, I'll do it. I'll handle it.
Guide me wisely.
We have encountered the enemy. Building completed.
Oh, they've sent another attack.
Don't waste my time.
Interesting. I
Consider
don't know where
it
that's
done.
come from. Be a base further up. We'll just come back to help deal with that.
Standing by. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Those snipers are absolutely
Stay
beasting
focused.
them.
It's about time.
I'm gonna get some standard riflemen.
At your command.
Faith without
Because the standard
deeds is
riflemen
worthless.
can use grenades. So if I we can use a grenade like
Understood.
this, and they'll throw a grenade. Blows up after a certain amount of time. It does
Let's
knock
make this
everybody
quick.
around though, so you do have to be a little bit careful you're not disrupting your own lines
There
too
is
much.
nothing to fear but failure. Guide me wisely. Guide me wisely.
I'm honored that you require my skill.
We have encountered the enemy.
I serve the Twilight King. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
It's about time.
I will
So
crush
brutal
them.
what they all like that. I did I feel like my engineer died trying to get to the
It
objective.
shall be done.
Get to
Awaiting
the,
orders.
point over here where I can build a base.
How can I serve? As the crusade requires.
Faith without
Yeah, let's
deeds is
carry on.
worthless. Agreed.
I am a servant of the crusade.
Alright, perfect. We now have
Agreed.
ourselves some guys who can heal us. So
Building
these chaps have
completed.
like a healing ability, and this is the building that you can use to create those guys. You can also upgrade them to Apprentice, which gives them more regeneration and higher damage, and unlocks a protection ability, so that sounds nice. We should probably do that. Now I've got pretty much all of the upgrades, I think, for this
What is
mission.
your will?
I believe there's a lot more,
Stay
including
focused.
vehicles and such, that you can get with this
Consider
faction
it done.
in the skirmish.
알겠습니다.
So, obviously, this is just like an early campaign mission, so it's like slowly but surely introducing
Are
you
you in
to
need
all
of
of the
my
different
unparalleled
things in the
expertise?
game.
Immediately.
outpost is good to go.
Research completed.
This world
And our
breathes
big
its
army is
dying
ready.
breath.
I think they're probably up here. Okay, well, that's something else.
Agreed.
Gotta be a little bit careful sometimes because range units can block your getting into
Building
combat.
completed.
You have a lot of them.
Hard work conquers everything.
There is nothing to fear but failure.
Very nice.
Agreed.
And ourselves
time.
a reflex arc suit.
Guide me what.
Try that on.
Research completed.
10% evasion chance.
Agreed.
Okay, nice. Probably better than the +1 armor.
My faith is unbreakable.
It's about time. Guide me wisely.
It shall be done. How can I serve?
Big old beetle.
The path I go is soaked in blood.
I must outwit even death.
At your command.
I've been just reading the most fascinating book.
Oh wow, that's doing some sort of like AoE attack. It's pretty
I
nasty.
serve the Twilight King.
Carving up my snipers at
Moving
range.
in. Moving now.
Okay, still a minigun Gorbar. Good go. I love the enemy design. They look cool. You can play as them already in skirmish.
Your instructions. Order confirmed.
This is the last base we gotta take out here.
What is your will?
There is nothing to fear but failure.
Research completed.
Right away.
Well, let's just use some grenades on these poor little scurvy
once, my
boys.
We have encountered the enemy.
They are very effective. For the snipers, they don't have that ability, so you have to kind of choose between one or the other, which I really like. Like it kind of keeps the different types sort of varied and worth having. So like having normal crusaders against people spamming range units, for example, and then having axemen if you just want to like maximize DPS.
At your
Snipers
command.
just sort of obviously slow firing, but doing a decent amount of damage, and they have piercing damage, so they're good against like more armor targets.
At your
There's a
command.
standard rifleman. You know,
Rifles ready.
the DPS is like slightly worse, and obviously their
Standing
ranges
by.
as well, but they have that grenade ability,
My
which is
faith
really good at cleaning
is
up groups of
unbreakable.
Yes,
enemies.
sir. Acknowledged.
I like the little mini-map. It maybe could be a bit bigger.
Rifles ready.
The Quenrium must flow.
Okay. Oh, we also have the inject Quenrium
There
there
is
too.
nothing to fear but failure.
Boost movement speed and damage for a short period of time. But that's
The
it. Job
Quenrium
done.
must flow.
You lost. There is nowhere to run, beast.
You call me beast. All you humans do is kill and wage wars.
This war is already over. Your kind offered a meek fight.
There are many more of us, human. What you faced here was merely a vanguard. This war you started is far from over. Once my kin arrives, our superior technology will...
Shira!
What is the matter, brother? Have you taken to debating with beasts now? It's a good thing I arrived. Our soldiers need to see how we deal with threats.
We could have interrogated it.
It doesn't matter. Whatever they are, we will burn all of them to ashes.
Your religious dogma is starting to get in our way. There were better ways to handle this, Shira.
Do not mistake compassion for wisdom.
There it is. All right. Well, if you want to have a look at Liquidation yourself, then make sure to jump onto Steam and install the demo, because yeah, I think it's really, really promising. And from what I've seen so far, I think they could maybe add a bit more depth to the missions, in a sense of like helping you in a sort of tutorial sense, like introducing you to the units through voice lines and stuff like that. That'd be really cool. And also, you know, making it so that there's a bit more world building as you're going along. That would be nice. But otherwise, it's absolutely fascinating how much there is to this game already. And it's a solo developer who's put together like 3 unique factions, really decent quality RTS. Yeah, I'm very impressed. And yeah, hopefully you guys will check it out. All right, that's it from me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.